I'm 100% certain the Attack Titan is definitely not of Ymir's bloodline. In fact, he was replaced a long time ago. Although in the setting, the reason why the power of the Titans can be passed down is that the three daughters of Ymir devoured her flesh and blood after her death. But take a closer look at one of the daughters. Among the three people in the picture, she is the only one who didn't cry. This obviously doesn't conform to the normal emotional expression of a daughter after her mother's death. It's highly likely that she isn't Ymir's daughter. Most likely, King Fritz was afraid that after Ymir's daughters inherited the power of the Titans, they would take revenge on him. So he deliberately replaced the third daughter with a child of his own and another concubine in order to achieve the purpose of mutual restraint. Because there was no affection for Ymir, that's why the third child didn't shed tears. And because she devoured Ymir's flesh and blood, she possessed the power of the Titans. It's actually reasonable if it so happened that this daughter inherited the Attack Titan. Because she didn't have Ymir's bloodline, so she is the only Titan that isn't controlled by the founding Titan. It actually makes sense then. If all of this is really King Fritz's conspiracy, then where is the daughter who was replaced? In fact, the later Ackerman clan most likely is the descendant of the daughter who was replaced, because the author, Hajime Isayama, once clearly stated that in the anime, the strength of the soldiers mostly has something to do with their own body size. For example, Daz of the Survey Corps, his strong fighting ability is because of his large body size. But the Ackermans are obviously an exception. The Ackerman clan doesn't have the ability to transform into titans, but whether it's Levi or Mikasa, they have the strength to fight against the 9 intelligent titans alone, especially Levi. He is clearly only 1.6 meters tall, but his strength almost crushes all titans. This obviously doesn't conform to the official setting of the anime, but if the Ackerman clan is the descendant of Ymir, then all of this makes sense, because they are of Ymir's bloodline. So it's not surprising that they possess extraordinary combat power, but because they didn't devour Ymir's flesh and blood, so the Ackerman clan can't inherit the power of the Titans, nor can their memories be tampered with by the founding Titan. In this way, everything can be explained.